first we are going to start off with adding two-digit numbers. So let's start with this first problem. We have 29 plus 14. We always put the bigger number on the top and the little number on the bottom. We are going to start in the ones place. The ones place is the 9 and the 4. So we are going to add those first. So 9 plus 4 is 13. We're going to put the 3 in the ones place, and then we're going to go up here and carry the 1. Now we have the tens place. So right here is the ones place, and this is the tens place. So now we're going to add the tens place, which is the 2 plus 1 plus the 1 that we carried over. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. And we'll write that down here in the tens place. So that gives us 43. Next, we are going to move on to subtracting two-digit numbers. Our next problem is 30 minus 14. When it comes to subtracting, there's a couple extra steps. So first, when we look at this problem, we cannot do 4 minus 0. So what we have to do is we have to come over to, remember the tens, this is the tens place, and we have to borrow a 10 from the 30. So we're going to cross out the 3, and we're going to put a 2, and then we're going to bring that 10 we borrowed over here and make the 0 a 10. So now we can do 4 minus 10, which that is 6. And then we're going to do 2 minus 1, which is 1. So our answer is 16. That might be a little tricky for some of you. So maybe let's try another problem. This is also called borrowing. Now let's look at this one. When you first look at a subtraction problem, ask yourself if you need to borrow. Because the 1 up here is bigger than the 0, we don't need to. So 1 minus 0 is 1, and then the 2 minus 1 is 1. So our answer is 11. Now let's move back to the problem we did. I needed to mention that when the bottom number, so in this case the 4 is bigger than the 0, you know for sure that you're going to need to borrow. That is a very important key that you need to remember. So that's why we borrowed from the tens place to make the 0 a 10, to do 10 minus 4. And our answer was 16.